Hello guys, welcome back to Only Analogue and another film first review. If you haven't seen our other film first reviews, you can click the link just up there, or you can check our film first playlist after you finish watching this video.
Today we are reviewing a little film called Lomochrome Purple by Lomography. This is a film that me and Josh have wanted to do for a while now, and we had a few locations in mind with what we wanted to shoot with the film.
So as always, we're going to run some footage and then we're going to come back at the end and give a little review on what we thought about the emulsion. Definitely stick around for this one. We found a lot of really cool places. We had a lot of cool places in mind, and I promise you the shots just get better and better throughout the video, so definitely stick around for this one.
Enjoy today's video and we will catch you at the end.
Just think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. And if you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging or painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. Because you're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Get the old silver ferns represent. Tom's just found an absolute banger. Yeah, just driving down. Tom was like, pull over, pull over.
You're out the car.
Back at a favourite spot. Definitely seen this one before, but it's crying out for some Lomochrome, isn't it? welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our little outing again today. We definitely had a lot of fun with this one.
So I shot my film at 200 ISO. You shot yours at 100, I believe.
Yep.
And the reason why we chose to do different ISOs is because the film reacts differently to the amount of light that's hitting it. So if you shoot at 400, I think the colours are less purple, but the lower the ISO, the more bloom and purpley the film becomes.
What we'll do is we'll leave a link in the description to a site where you can go and sort of explore all the different ISOs and any over and under exposures of the film and to decide what you like before you want to shoot Lomochrome. So blue becomes green, green becomes purple, and yellow becomes pink with this film. We're definitely out on the hunt for some just any greens today, which is something you don't want to repeat to a police officer if you are pulled over with Lomochrome Purple. I've completely fallen in love with Lomochrome Purple. I think if I could shoot it every day, I probably would. It's just not, it's not an everyday shooter. It's definitely one to play around with. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it. It's, when we got our results back, we were very excited. It's just something different. And I think it really pushed me out of my creative comfort zone. I think a lot of us as photographers, we stick to this sort of area where we're comfortable with. We know what shots we want to get in mind before we've even arrived at a location. So for me to just sort of go out, I know we had some, shots in mind and at locations that we wanted to shoot, but it really sort of pushed me out of what I'd normally take photos of. There's a few certain photos in there that I probably wouldn't think twice about if I was shooting a normal film stock, but having Lomochrome in my camera and having that sort of visual push to be like, okay, this is what this is going to look like, hopefully in purple. I took a few shots that I probably wouldn't necessarily take. So if you're after something that, you feel like you're in a creative rut and you want to really push yourself out of your comfort zone, then this is just such an ideal film. It's such a change. It's almost like,
it just gives you a nice challenge at the end of the day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you shoot it all the time, if you're shooting film all the time, and you put the roll of this in there, you've got to change your perspective of what you're going to be shooting. My overall view of the film is I wouldn't shoot every day. It's something that I would, as Josh said, to pull me out of a rut that I'm in, I would use it for. But the film itself, and for the price it is, I would definitely give it another go on another day, or even if I'd found a few more locations that I think it would look cool with. It's one of those, really, you've got to have a location in mind. You've got to really think about it before using it, I'd say.
Yeah.
I would definitely shoot it again, but on a different time of the year. I'd like to shoot in autumn time because all the colours change.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I'd definitely shoot it again. I've fully fallen in love with Lomochrome Purple. I didn't actually realise how much I'd enjoy it. I think the results for me definitely made it a be-all and end-all. It was like, I got my results and I was like, oh,
it might have been
cool.
a more enjoyable experience for me if I had a 36 shot roll, because I had 120, I only had 12 shots, so I couldn't really experiment too much with it.
You had to really.
So going forward, I would suggest using a 36 exposure roll instead of, or a 35mm roll instead of a 120 roll when you're first using it, and then go out and get them shots, them print shots on the 120, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. As you can see in some of my shots, I've got a light leak, and it's just because where I was pulling out the dark slide and putting the dark slide back in all the time, there's a seal in there that actually pulls it away from the camera if you're pulling on the dark slide. It is what it is, and it adds to the photos, I think, and you said that.
Yeah, I think some of them it adds to, some of them it takes away, but you got lucky on quite a few of them, I think, with the light leaks.
As you know, in our Film First reviews, we like to rate the film on what we think, on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, I would rate it a 7.
I think I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. Just the pure fact that it brought me out of my comfort zone, made me, take shots that I wouldn't normally take. The only reason I've marked it down from a 10, I think, is probably because, it's not an everyday shooter film. It's just not, what's the word I'm looking for?
Practical.
Yeah, it's not a practical film if you want to go and shoot out every day. So that's the reason I've given it a 9 out of 10. But it is, it's a great, in my opinion, it's a great film stock. I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
The reason why I knocked it down is purely for what Josh said. Isn't for everyone. I think I would have rated it different if I had more shots.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a naughty thing to say. Oh, because I didn't get as many shots.
I think you didn't get that full experience.
I didn't get that full experience, and I think that's why I'm giving it a 7.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say, a lot of people will argue that medium format is a better option for all types of film, but I think going with the 35mm for Lomochrome Purple, you will have a better overall experience because you are going to get a lot more shots and you're going to have a lot more chance to experience and get creative with the film than you are with getting 10, 12, 15 shots out of a roll of 120.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there.
So as we wrap things up, we just want to give a special thanks to Jake at the Latent Lab. Jake did all of our scanning and developing for us for this video. So Jake, if you're watching, thank you very much. We're not endorsed by Jake in any way. He did us a massive favour by scanning and developing for us. If you are looking for somewhere to scan and develop your film, definitely check Jake out. We'll leave a link to the Latent Lab and Jake's page in the description below, so if you want to go and check it out, please do. Jake's a really nice guy and he does some really great work, so definitely go and check him out.
Once again, thank you for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed the content in today's video, please remember to like and subscribe, and drop us a comment below if you've got any input of your experience using Lomochrome Purple. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.